Words of Sri Aurobindo. On faith. Faith does not depend upon experience. It is something that is there before experience. When one starts the yoga, it is not usually on the strength of experience, but on the strength of faith. It is so not only in yoga and the spiritual life, but in ordinary life also. All men of action, discoverers, inventors, creators of knowledge, proceed by faith. And until the proof is made or the thing done, they go on in spite of disappointment, failure, disproof, denial, because of something in them that tells them that this is the truth, the thing that must be followed and done. Ramakrishna even went so far as to say, when asked whether blind faith was not wrong, that blind faith was the only kind to have. For faith is either blind or it is not faith, but something else, reasoned inference, proved conviction, or ascertained knowledge. Faith is the soul's witness to something not yet manifested, achieved, or realized, but which yet the knower within us, even in the absence of all indications, feels to be true, or supremely worth following or achieving. This thing within us can last even when there is no fixed belief in the mind, even when the vital struggles and revolts and refuses. Who is there that practices the yoga and has not his periods, long periods of disappointment and failure and disbelief and darkness? But there is something that sustains him and even goes on in spite of himself, because it feels that what it followed after was yet true. And it more than feels, it knows. The fundamental faith in yoga is this, inherent in the soul, that the divine exists, and the divine is the one thing to be followed after. Nothing else in life is worth having in comparison with that. So long as man has that faith, he is marked for the spiritual life. And I will say that even if his nature is full of obstacles and crammed with denials and difficulties, and even if he has many years of struggle, he is marked out for success in the spiritual life. It is this faith that you need to develop, a faith which is in accordance with reason and common sense, that if the divine exists and has called you to the path, as is evident, then there must be a divine guidance behind, and through and in spite of all difficulties, you will arrive. Not to listen to the hostile voices that suggest failure, or to the voices, if impatient, vital haste that echo them, not to believe that because great difficulties are there can be no success, or that because the divine has not yet shown himself, he will never show himself, but to take the position that everyone takes when he fixes his mind on a great and difficult goal. I will go on till I succeed, all difficulties notwithstanding. To which the believer in the divine adds, the divine exists, my following after the divine cannot fail. I will go on through everything till I find him.